It is 10:30 on Monday. It's tax day. Hello, everyone. I haven't streamed in a little bit. Hi, I don't remember when was my last stream. It's been a bit. Where I've been at? It's been like 4 days. 4 days. You know what? 4 days not bad. 4 days, it's not bad. Last week it is. I think it was like last Thursday or something. Yeah, hey guys. We're good. Anyway, yeah, it's been a bit. Not bad. We missed you. We've gone longer. I know. Let's just say I'm partying and having a good time. Yes and no. Have you been? I've been going to a bar recently. So I guess I'll talk about that a little bit later. Hey wife, my birthday's today. You can make me unbelievably happy, so thank you for always doing it. Not you can, but you make me unbelievably happy. Thank you because also I'd like to ask for a one-time request. Do I have to read this? do I have to read this? It is a birthday though, and I don't. A bar? Everyone's gonna be like, a bar? Yeah, it was a bar. I had a good time. I've been going back. You should. Oh, thank God. Fuck, man, it's too early for this shit. Bro, I just started a stream, Dad. No, don't give me the peer pressure. No balls? Fuck. Lock in, man. Fuck. Someone said no balls, and that's my one weakness. Please. I'm gonna be honest. If no one said no balls, I probably wouldn't have done it. I probably would not be entertaining it. The magic words. Hey, it's that fucking easy, man. I'll give you the first half. I'm too lazy to think about the second half. これからもずっと大好きだからそばにいさせて。Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I was going to a bar. I've been going to a bar with a friend of mine because he's gonna go back to America soon. So then basically he's been frequenting this one bar, and we're like, oh, okay. So I was basically like, oh, he's been going for so long, I kind of want to check out this place. And then I went. So now I'm understanding the appeal of like open mic karaoke, but well, it's not like open mic, like you pay per song. Like it's like you'll go in, it's like an any song bar. So then you'll it's like for every song that you sing, it's like I think like 100 yen basically. But recently, I think I've gone like 3 times in the past like week alone, actually. Like I went like Monday, I went Thursday, I went Saturday. So I was going pretty often, and the thing is like, you pay by the hour also, but then every single time we would like put in songs and then we would cross. So it's like, for example, like we're there like 8:05, right? And then suddenly we put in the song and it comes up, but it's like, oh, it's like 9:04, and then it rolls over to 9:05. You know what I mean? And that's like, ooh, God, guess we gotta stay another hour, you know. So that happened multiple times, by the way. Okay, I need to tell you guys my insane Uber story, because you would not fucking believe the shit that I went through. I was like, hi Doppio. Anyway, okay, so so as it goes, we're doing this thing. It's constantly rolling over the hour. We're just like, oh, you know, go. It's like, oh, you know, it's like it's a midnight. You know, I should probably go home. The trains are gonna stop. And I'm like, we already crossed the hour anyway. You know what? I'll stay until 1. It's fine. It's 1:05. You know, we already crossed the hour. You know what? I'll go at like 2. It's fine. I'll stay to 2. I'm already here anyway, right? So it keeps going. It keeps going. So by this point, it's like 3 in the morning, by the way. And I'm like, okay, I gotta get home. I'm tired as hell. You know what? It is what it is. I'll call like an Uber or like a taxi or something, whatever, right? So I call an Uber, and because I'm lazy as fuck. Anyway, okay. So it's late, right? But there's not many, like where I'm at, the streets are really small, and where I'm at, I walk out like a little further out to the main street. There is a police station, Clawmark, right next to me, and down the road is an ambulance. Now, my Uber for some reason has to cut through the street at this corner where this ambulance is. Let me like illustrate this, because I feel like this is pretty important to like understand where I'm at and like why this is relevant. All right, hold up like 1 second. I'm pulling up my fucking that's MSI Aftermarket. Paint. Okay. Hold up. Because this is I have photos of what happened, but I obviously, is this not my MSI? What is it? No, it's not. Oh shit. Okay. So it's like 3 a.m. Okay, so this is the street. I'm gonna put red for ambulance. This is the ambulance, okay? And it is like an intersection. It's a really tight intersection. Okay, so the funniest part is, police station right here. Police. Okay. So I'm like I want to say like let's say I'm like over here-ish, right? Or like I'm like on the other side basically. Okay. This is me. Oh shit, you can't see this. Hold on. There we go. All right, so this is where I'm at. Okay, so my Uber comes over. This is my Uber. Okay. So, okay. So my Uber pulls up, comes to pick me up. I'm like, okay, whatever. Obviously, or you know, it comes this way. I'm like, okay, get in. But for some reason, that's gonna happen. God damn it. How did I select this? Anyway. Okay, move the Uber to the side. For some reason, we need to go this way, like up this street, okay? Which is like, all right, you know, it's whatever, right? So, how do I rotate this shit? We're going up this street. And at this corner, there is another taxi. I'm gonna put the green taxi here. There's another taxi who wants to come in here. All right, he's trying to turn in here, but obviously he can't move because there is an ambulance right here, right? And it's like, oh shit. Okay, so while I'm in this Uber, the guy in front of us is still trying to like turn, like he's still trying to come in here, and he's not backing off. He doesn't stop, right? he just keeps going. And my Uber driver is starting like, he like rolls down the window. He starts cursing me out. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, I don't want to get involved with this. None of my fucking business. Okay. So my Uber then proceeds to try and like jiggle his way past this other taxi, like try to cut this corner so he can like get to the intersection, blah, you know. But as he's doing this, the green taxi is like at this point like this, right? My Uber then proceeds to cut this, but also because it's an Uber, it's a slightly bigger than like like your average taxi. It scrapes the side of the ambulance, like the front side of the ambulance, right? So like right here, like this front part gets like scraped. You can hear it. Part of me is like, oh, that's weird. Maybe we did clear it. I don't know. Who's to say, right? So at this point, okay. So my Uber just keeps going. Okay. All right. So hold up. Let me think how I'm going to illustrate this. Okay, there we go. So we're coming around this corner. Uber. Okay, so Uber, we're making this turn. We take another left here, right? And we're waiting right here. One of the guys from the ambulance, I shit you not, he is sprinting after us. Like he runs like a whole block to chase this guy down. And he starts banging on the window, right? And he's just like, yo, you got to check this shit out. Like you fucking scraped an ambulance, dude. The police are coming. And my Uber driver's like, huh? What? Wait. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, no way, right? He gets out of the car. My Uber driver then like proceeds to get out of the car because he's like, nah, there's no fucking universe, right? Like, oh shit. So he gets out. He goes to the side. He checks. And I see that I'm looking. By the way, I'm in the backseat. I'm looking outside the window. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? I look at his face and it just drops. And he is like, oh no, I fucked up. Runs back, gets in the Uber. Okay. Now here's the funny part. The ambulance guy then gets in the front seat. And he's like, you gotta turn around. Like, you gotta take me back to the ambulance because you gotta fucking talk to the police. So we drive back around. We drive back around the police station where all the police, which by the way, all the police have now funneled their way over here to the ambulance because they're like, what the fuck is happening? So then, okay. So the ambulance guy then gets out of the car and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the ambulance because I gotta go. So he's like, okay. The driver looks at me and he's like, I have to talk to the police. I'm gonna have to cancel the ride. And I was like, that's okay with me. He boots me out like right here. And I'm like, okay. But by the way, at this point, I'm very like stun locked. By the way, I know that he's going to cancel the ride, but like obviously, it's like almost like it's like 3 a.m, almost 3:30. I just want to go home, and he then proceeds to just be like, he starts talking at me. I'm like, okay, but I know that he's like trying to he's like, okay, let's cancel the ride. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So he gets out too. By the way, this is like a pretty old man, by the way. So he gets out, then goes back to the ambulance, goes up here, is talking with the police and the guys from the ambulance. Okay. To which he's something blah 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 blah, comes back, just gets in the Uber, and he just drives off. Which, by the way, he didn't cancel my ride. So I still had to pay like the oh, you need to pay for the time still. And I was like, what the fuck? So I still had to pay like 2k yen for that shit. And I was like, okay, I'll lose $10, but whatever. I still have to book another one. So instead this time, I've learned my lesson, right? Okay, I've learned my lesson, right? So now at this point, I'm like, okay, let's avoid going up this street. This is probably not a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, let's not touch this area anymore. So instead, I go further. I go over here because I'm like, all right, whatever, man. I'm not gonna deal with this shit again. And a new guy pulls up. And I'm like, okay, this should be okay. This should be okay. I get to go home, right? You know, and he's going. And obviously it's late. It's like, surprisingly, for being very late, obviously in Japan, taxi is still like a very active thing. So there's a lot of active drivers still at like 3 to 4 in the morning. So as I'm going home with this guy, this dude runs a red, like maybe like halfway through the ride. And I'm just like, dude, if I need to get involved with the police somehow, some way, I can't do this tonight. I'm so fucking tired. Again, I have been at like a bar doing karaoke since like 8 p.m. Like, I just want to go home. So in my mind, I'm just like, fuck, man, this can't be happening, you know? So yeah, then I get home and I'm like, all right, I'm so tired of this shit, man. I've had enough. And then the next day I have yakiniku with the guys, which was always, so that one was okay. That one was a little more normal for the most part, ironically enough. Yeah, we still did stay pretty late. We ended up when we were with the guys, because we went to Choose Place and we were just like, all right, let's go, boys. So we just hung out. It was a pretty good night. Yakiniku with the guys. I think it was so funny. Okay. I'm gonna fill you guys in on a little secret that I was told, but then I kept, but someone else didn't. Okay, so though I know Vox mentioned this, but I think it's really funny because it's the one person that he wasn't supposed to mention. But then also didn't proceed to not mention me, who I am like, oh, I'm okay with actually being there. So it's like because I like, we had asked him like, hey, do you want us to say anything? He's like, no, like, you know, I want to save this for when I do when I you know, do like the off call with Sable. And I was like, oh, okay. So when I see on Twitter, I see, oh, everyone's going fucking insane about this. I'm just like, oh shit, who said that? And I see this box and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it's just so fun. It's just so funny that it's the one dude who doesn't know, who's trying to keep it under wraps. And then I'm also just not even mentioned, but I'm like right there. If anything, I sat next to him. That's the funny part too. Anyway, besides the point. So, okay. That night, it's A-okay. I get a taxi home, blah, blah, blah. It's like 4 a.m. again. because we're at this point. I have been out. I'm having dinner at 8 p.m. and going to a bar and then staying out till 3 to 4 in the morning. And I'm like, oh fuck. This is Friday night. Saturday, I do the same thing again. Because I then go to the same bar. Because this is like the day that my friend is like, oh, this is my last time like seeing people for like a couple months. Let's all hang out. I was like, okay. That's okay. So ironically enough, this is the most normal time. Oh, actually, no, it gets worse. Oh my God. I remember what happened, like what happened after we left. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So we're there. It's like a group of 4. It's 4 of us. One person leaves because they need to catch the last train. The 2 of us can stay. Well, actually, the 3 of us stay for really long. At some point in time, 2 of us need to go because we're like, it's late. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning at this point. We're just like, all right, let's go. Let's just head out. One of us so it's me and this other person. This other person is like, oh, I'm just gonna walk home, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, oh, I'll call a taxi, but we're still talking. We're still talking because like obviously there's a lot for us to like catch up on, and it's just blah 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 blah. So we're standing outside super late night. So this is just eight. This is just a string of events that kind of happen all at the same time. All right. So there is a father and his 2 kids who look like 16, 17 ish, and their old white dad, and they're being accompanied by this other Asian dude, which I am like, okay, seems normal. And the sons are super chill with this guy, and I'm like, whoa, okay, like they seem like they had a good night. The dad is like, he looks like he just wants to die. Like he wants to go home, dude. He's exhausted. I'm pretty sure it's obviously they've gone out like drinking or some shit. I don't even think they're like 16, 17. They're probably 20, but you get the point. So for some reason, I'm watching this Asian guy and these 2 dudes basically be like, it was such a good time, like it was nice meeting you, how do I keep in touch, blah blah blah. And the dad's just like, I gotta, like, let's just fucking go. Crosswalk light changes and he's like, no hard feelings, we gotta go. Dad just starts walking. The other 2 dudes are just like, yo, follow me on Instagram. And it's like, and he's just like, all right, it's chill. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad to witness either a prospering friendship and / or the potential my dad will not let me ever see you or talk to you again. Anyway, that's part 1. Part 2, behind me and my friend is I will say it was just a really pretty girl. Like she was just really pretty. And then I watch this dude, or not even watch him, I hear it from the side, like obviously I'm not gonna like stare at just a random person on the street. There is this dude who you know how TikTokers unfortunately, or like just people, those like pickup artist accounts and stuff like that, where like, you get the point. You know how they just hold the phone up and they're just recording people, like you can obviously tell they're fucking recording. There's this dude proceeds to go up to this girl and just be like, obviously he's trying to like get like, like talk to her, get her info, stuff like that, blah 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 blah. And at some point in time, they like throughout this conversation, me and my friend are just listening because we're obviously we're not gonna turn and like directly look at them, but we're just trying to. At this point, we have been trying to leave to go home for a little bit, but we were just talking, and at some point in time, the conversation was like, okay, let's just get ready to go home. But I'm still listening to this happen behind me, and I'm like, I can't leave until I know what happens here. Okay. And this dude is straight up just like, oh, I'm pretty big on TikTok. If I post you a TikTok, you're gonna get famous. And and obviously she's trying to, she's diffusing, like she's just not giving anything. Pretty sure this dude was like drunk as hell or like blasted. You know what I mean? It was But eventually he gives up and he just walks away, and we're just like, all right, cool. And then another dude who also is crazy blasted dude's holding a strong zero in hand, goes up and he's like, "Are you good?" And we're just like, "Is this guy also trying to do this or something?" So yeah, this girl has just been standing at this corner, proceeding to encounter like 3 different men at this point. There's another one that happens after this, but eventually she just learns to walk away. But oh my god, it's fucking crazy. Okay, and then number 3. As me and my friend are standing there, we're speaking in English this entire time, by the way. Like we're speaking. This lady walks up behind us, and I'm just like, why is she approaching us? And then she's like, "Excuse me, where are you guys from?" in English, and we're just like. We were like, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh, are you from, are you Chinese? Are you, are you like American? Like, where are you guys from? Because you guys are speaking English." And I'm just like, "Oh, we're here because we're work." And she was like, "Oh, you live here?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, I thought because you guys were speaking English, I thought you guys were, blah blah blah." And she's like, "Oh, so where are you guys from?" And obviously I'm like, "Oh, I'm from America, blah blah blah." And to which she then proceeded. By the way, this is like I'm pretty sure she is like a Chinese woman in like her early 40s. All right, just by the way. So she looks like a like as generic Asian tourist as you could possibly get. I'm not joking. She then is like, "Oh, are you guys drinking? Do you guys want to go drinking?" And we're just like, "No, we're done for the night." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then we're just like, "Oh, we're probably gonna wrap up. Like we're trying to go home." And then she's like, "Oh, that's okay. And she's like, "Oh, you guys have a good night." And then she walks off and she walks past us. Me and my friend are still talking because we're still just like talking about stuff. We continue our conversation. And then we watch her walk back in our direction. And she walks past. But obviously I can tell because I made eye contact with her as she's walking by me. And there's the half of me that is just like, "Look, I know you just want to talk to someone because it's like obviously I'm pretty sure she like it seemed like she didn't speak Japanese, but she's probably spoke Chinese and she did speak English. So we're just like doing our own thing, but I'm just like, is she trying to approach us again? Because I'm like, I don't, like, fuck man, let's just get out of here. And as we're dispersing, we finally decide we're like, all right, he's gonna go walk home, I'm gonna go get a taxi. As I turn, I see her standing where she was listening to us before. And I'm pretty sure she was getting ready to like approach us again to talk. And I was like, no. I immediately hop in a taxi and I'm like, nope, I'm going home. And we just fucking escaped that shit. So yeah, that happened on my Saturday night. Shit was kind of crazy. Things just happen to you, man. Honestly, would your friend say? Yeah, he's fine. Honest to God, though, dude. Like, two things I discovered. One, I think any song bars are kind of awesome because you just go in, random people show up, you sing songs, and you just have fun, and eventually you somehow make friends there, and it's like awesome. Two, yeah, I don't know. I actually being out with the guys late night, pretty fun. So yeah, I've been enjoying myself. What have you been doing singing at karaoke? No joke. I just sing shit that I've already sang before, and like all the old karaoke is like what I did. Rewrite, After Dark, a bunch of AKG songs because I'm just like, all right, fuck it. What the fuck else have I done? As generic. Hold up. As generic as I can be in terms of like songs that I sing. What? Yeah, rewrite, villain, fucking colors, rolling girl. So yeah. That's what I do. You go to the Any Song bar and you just have fun. Anyway, so that was my past weekend or last week when I just disappeared for a little bit because I wasn't streaming. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I've now realized I kind of like going to bars. Well, actually, I don't know about bars specifically because it's not like I drank. Ironically enough, I had like maybe like 1/3 of a cocktail, and I immediately fucking I was red, like right then and there. And then I was like, okay, couldn't have another drink for the rest of the night. So drank like maybe like a good 4 liters of water just to fucking flush that out of my system, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Yes, and it was so awesome, but also I didn't die, which is nice because it's like, oh, because usually obviously like I'll drink a little bit but I'll feel terrible, but like I'm surprisingly I've just flushed my system and I was like, all right, awesome, good, cool. So yeah. I don't know, man, but that tis the life. Yeah, but I have recently been told though my Asian flush is way worse than fucking anybody's ever seen. Like it's bad. Like unironically, when I say like very red, I mean like it is so noticeable that it's like you're like, are you okay? You know what I mean? Yeah, but it only happens for like a little bit. Anyway, this is why I don't drink any, if at all, you know. Yeah. Shit was kind of crazy. Anyway, that's my weekend, or rather, that was my last week. I just. I think it's really funny looking at my calendar because it just says Vox 3D, and then immediately the day after it says stream for the love of fuck because I haven't streamed like that much, if not at all, for a little bit. So yeah, it was hectic. Yes, it was hectic, but I had fun. To which I think it's a good thing that I did have fun, because at the very least it means that I was able to come home and bring you this story of my fucking insane life of random side quests that would happen. But you know what, at this point I need to know if I can find and encounter more random things that will happen. Streamer who don't stream because it's too busy partying, SMH? No, but I'm living life so I can give you guys interesting perspectives on random shit that happens on a Saturday night at 3 a.m. in Tokyo. Do you touch more grassing on more side quests? I need more. Like, it's so funny to be a lexicon of random stories that will just happen. Oh, I just remembered. So all this happens right when okay, because that morning was the morning that I played League with Zally. Dude, because Thursday, oh my god, Thursday morning at like 2 in the morning, we were just playing fucking League. Which, by the way, I'm plat 4 now because I'm like, all right, sick. Dude, think about how, like, okay, the timeline of events is literally just 1-2 switch with Vox, immediately get home, League of Legends, take a nap, stream again, do work the rest of the day, go to the bar, 3 a.m., dinner on Friday with the boys, stay out until 3 a.m., back to bed, get up Saturday morning, clean my fucking apartment, back to the bar. All while interspersing random games of League in between. Which, by the way, yeah, I'm finally fucking plat 4 because holy shit, I'm still gaining 30 though. So you know what? Let's see how far this will take me. I'm pretty sure it'll stop once I hit like plat 2. Anyway, yes. League booty call and partying. He's a changed man. Oh shit. This kind of sounds like college life. You know, in a way, to a certain extent. Who knows? Am I reliving my college time? Maybe just a little bit. Frat boy life. Whoa. I am not part of a fraternity. I was not part of a fraternity. I do not know. I do not know true frat culture, if I'm going to be completely honest. But thinking about it, when I do hang out with the guys, it kind of does feel that way sometimes. Would you though? Not really. You talk like a frat boy though? Okay. Just because I'm a West Coast American doesn't mean that I just because I'm from the West Coast. What the fuck does that even mean? Hello? Just say you fucking hate me, man. I don't think you do. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. But you moved to Japan, lol. How does that make me? Okay, listen. How does moving to Japan remove the fact that I am still a West Coast American, which also, by the way, does not immediately identify me as a frat college or like a college frat guy. I'm just American. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, moving to Japan is a very frat bro move. Ah, come on. Is there a difference in accent if you're from West Coast? Yes. Well, rather, okay, think about it this way. There is just going to, it'll obviously not be super noticeable unless you are from very specific parts of America, or if you are brought up a certain way, or if you're in certain areas, because obviously there are think of the same way how there are many Chinese dialects, there are many different American accents that exist. However, the vocabulary that you use will heavily depend on where you're from. Because, for example, if I were to, let's just say if someone is from Washington versus someone from California, they'll sound similar accent-wise because it's just naturally the West Coast. But the words that you use are very, very different from one place to another. Because obviously, when you're in Washington, you have much closer proximity to like Vancouver, like Canada or BC, and there is some overlap, just like a little bit. Versus being in like California, even being from like even the difference with NorCal and SoCal, right? Like if you're from LA versus SF, the lexicon of fucking words is significantly different between the two. So it only gets crazier. It only gets crazier on the East Coast, I imagine, because, you know, well, actually, I can't speak on this because I don't know shit, by the way. This is not you can't expect me to know this shit because I'm not from there. Anyway, anyway, that's America. Yeah, don't even get me started in the South too. That's another one. That's a whole different fucking spiel that I also have no knowledge on, or rather, I'm very ill-informed, so to speak. Oomph and I discussing the i5 versus the 5. It is the 5 to me. I only say the i5 if I'm talking to someone who specifically needs directions, but if I'm talking about it in general, I just say the 5. It is just the 5 for me. Or the 405. That's the other one. Fuck the 405, by the way. I hate that. I hate driving there. Anyway, depends on which part of the East Coast. For sure, New York, New Jersey are different from. I don't even remember what MA is. Is it Massachusetts? Probably. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, where am I? What have I said everything that I've said? I can't tell. Anyway. Whoa, SF versus San Fran versus Frisco. Okay, I don't think I've met anybody who's ever fucking said Frisco. It's either SF or San Fran. There's no in between, if anything. I don't know who the fuck says Frisco. West Coast King, thoughts on an Outlaw meetup at Seaside Bakery? Honest to God, if you guys do that, you know what? More power to you. Oh my God. I think older gens do. I refuse to believe that's true. What difference of Frisco and Crisco? Crisco's like the what the fuck is it? It's just that's the food company. Frisco is like allegedly a short term for San Francisco, which I refuse to believe is true. Lard, isn't it? I thought it was like. No, that's Pam. I thought Crisco also did like a, what is it? They also did like a spray, but then that's how I remember it, obviously. Vegetable shortening? I don't even know if it does. Anyway. That is my perspective as anyway, I don't think will I say that I have an accent? I don't know. But at the same time, I can't deny, obviously, I just have to say that I have an American accent because I'm American versus like if someone else were like, obviously, because my English is very different from somebody who like Vox, for example, is from the UK or someone from Australia. You know what I mean? Obviously, I just have to say that I do have an American accent because you can't say that I don't have an accent to someone who also does, or in my mind does, right? Because to them, they don't have an accent. To me, to them, I'm the different one here, you know? So anyway, fuck man. It is what it is. I think I talk normally. Credit card. Anyway, what else is happening this week? I was supposed to make a schedule, but then I completely forgot. And then I was like, oh shit. All I know is that Friday is the ASMR art tutorial stream, which will be interesting. I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know what I'm expecting. I have to go pick up I gotta go buy a shitty art tutorial book. For me, it's time for me to grab one of those like how to draw manga books. And then yeah, can't you use the online tutorial? No, I have to, because I still have to make it something that we can all follow along. It has to be something we all have to follow along. That's how this is gonna work. And then I have to get a really shitty drawing tablet. That way I can do that shit nicely-ish, quote unquote. We in this too. Yes, and then I also am not allowed to use undo. I just need to draw over it. This is the only way. This is the only way. We need to do this. Don't you have your iPad? Unfortunately, my iPad has too much personal information on it, and I don't want to have to wipe it. Silver's the member. Are we Bob Rossen? Exactly. Brother, use an eraser? No. Well, actually, yes, I should use an eraser, but no undos. Do we post our drawings after? Can we get a hashtag? Yes, we will. We will all post our masterpieces after to show our progression of art, because that is what it's all about. Are you gonna let yourself pause the tutorial? Yes. Because I well, keep in mind I only have like an hour max, I think. So we got to make that shit work. Are you getting a shitty tablet just for this? Yes. I'm just gonna get a random ass tablet at like a big camera and say we ball and roll with it. What can I say? I did say, you know what? You guys want... Well, actually, oh, can I even say that you guys wanted an ASMR? For the... If anything, this is more so just as a means of making it really funny. But yes, we're just going to make... If we're going to do it, we're going to make it an experience. The original idea, by the way... The original idea was to actually do this with like train announcements. But you know what? It is what it is. Some people did, not all of us, but I'm looking forward to the drawing stream. You know what? As long as people will never expect me to do a serious ASMR, it's fine. And the day that I do, send help. Ay. I also have to submit a bunch of forms later tonight. I got 2 things to check later. Wouldn't want it any other way. You know how it be. You know how it be. If you do, you got to paywall it. You know what? It is what it is. I need to. I'm literally in the process of talking to Esper from our emotes. Speaking of which, we love the Crisis vid, by the way. Oh yeah, that happened finally. All right, so you guys. So originally, let me explain this. I was supposed to schedule that with the first magazine interview, and then I overslept when it was supposed to come out, and I was like, oh shit. So I was like, oh okay, I'll just upload it with part 2, and then I overslept. So then I was like, god damn it. And I remember in Slack, my manager was like, by the way, did you like schedule it? And I was like, I just didn't fucking respond. I just didn't respond because I was like, I'm guilty. I'm like, oh shit, you know, I'll do it like right now. And I did it, and I was like, okay, it's done. Yeah. Why didn't you tweet about it? You think I tweet about anything? Yeah. Dude, like when I read that message, I saw it on my phone, and I had the you know the plush monkey side eye gif. That like literally I hit that real quick, and I was like, oh, and I put my phone down, and I like walked out. It's okay. I think I've done pretty good this past week, by the way. Like the past like week or two, I've been doing pretty good. pretty good when it comes to responding to stuff, which by the way, there's a bunch of other cool stuff that's hopefully is coming soon. Body cam was fire. You know, originally, okay, well, I guess I'll clarify this because I was like, I know a lot of people are going fucking insane about it. Obviously, yeah, hands, but I'm gonna make it very clear that this is not like a regular thing. I'm not gonna do hand cam streams. Like, let's make that very clear. All right, not happening again. Maybe more vlogs in the future, but I'm not gonna. Don't expect that to be more prevalent, I guess. Anyway, besides the point. What the fuck else? What I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, that came out. Clawbro, just I just told him that, hey, do whatever you want with the footage, and then that's what happened. Yeah. No, what else was there? There was like another thing. There was another thing, but I don't know if I talked about it. Oh, I didn't talk about this. Using your puppies was cute. I mean, I basically told him like, hey, can you just use anything to like identify like who's talking like where? And I was like, it was like, okay, let's just use puppies. It's easy. Yeah. I didn't have nearly as much B-roll as I wanted to for a lot of like the filler portions, but you know, it was like, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything else that was like super crazy. Does Claude own any papes? No, but I think I'll probably if I can get him one, I'll probably get him one. Yeah, I don't know. I was recently talking with another manager and just being like, hey, we were just bouncing ideas. So low key, I've been like, oh, you know, I do need to get more value out of this fucking camera that I bought. Okay, by the way, just to make it very clear, I had to buy my own like body cam thing. So now I just have this camera, which I don't know what to do with, because I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that shit, you know? Originally they were like, oh, do you want to rent one out? And I was like, all right, well, it's whatever. I'll just fucking buy one. So now I just have a body cam. So you know what? It is what it is. Body cam while cycling. I actually wanted to use this as, ironically enough, when I was younger, I've always wanted like one of these like action cameras for my bike. So I'm like, you know, it is a good thing that it kind of, I guess it kind of worked out, but I'm also like, fuck, now but I obviously don't have my bike now. So I'm like, what do I do? More location shoot behind the scenes. I'd want to be honest. You don't have to use it for content, just have fun with it IRL. I mean, I have to use it for content so I can justify it as a business expense. I gotta, unfortunately. It's the life. Do eating vlogs. You know, I was talking about it because I was like, ooh, what if I wanted to do like Japan eat style videos for a little bit, because I was like, ooh, I do go out to a lot of food places to like enjoy different stuff. So I'm like, ooh, it would be really fun to just do random videos like that. What bike you ride? My old training bike is a giant TCR Advanced. And my fixed gear was an event in Cordoba like 2018 that I used to just do a lot of like a bunch of like flat road cycling and stuff like that. When I was on teams, or like not my teams, but like when I was riding collegiate though, I was borrowing like a friend's Canyon.
Yeah. I haven't ridden in a little bit though. I miss my bikes.
Let's go, Jiroke ramen. Ooh, I would love to get. I want to experience the heaviest fucking noodle possible, man. I would love to go a little crazy one night. Can you get perms to do the BK all you can eat burger? I honestly, I don't know. Well, I don't know if I need perms, but I do want to know the validity of doing it. I still wanted to do the baby body burger on stream, and I was like, dude, it'd be fucking crazy. I completely forgot. No, we missed the time. I think we were just like, it just so happened that it ended right when I think everyone was still here. So just never had the opportunity to just go to Burger King by myself and turn on stream. Ah, tis the life. I think. Well, I mean, I think it's back for the thing, but you know, you can do food challenges with the cam. Honestly, I think that might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. I might as well fucking use it for something. Now it's time to just amass a bunch of random footage of like random things that are gonna happen in my life. Can you still eat a lot for food challenges? I think I'm pretty sure it's no, not as much as I used to. I think Mino, I think for the 13 months. Sentaro, I think for the 2 months as well. Or Mino, I think for 13 months. By the way, 100 plates of sushi, Lamau. I think I'll die. Actually, I kind of want to go to. Speaking of sushi, I guess now I want sushi. Maybe I'll go later. Maybe I'm going to the gym later, so I'll probably you know what? Like maybe I will tonight. Maybe I will. Time for Sushiro? No, Sushi. I will go back to Sushiro when the Zenless collab happens on the 24th. That I will go later, man. I'll go later. Do you fuck with beef sashimi? Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Do I go out of my way for it? Not really, because it's a little expensive, but it's alright. You fuck with the hotel? I like anything. I eat a lot of things though. Pretty much it. Isn't there 100 bowl challenge of soba in there? Out there, yes. There's a place that does it, but I have not come across it, to be honest. But like, what's your favorite sashimi? Just regular ass salmon, dude. It's easy. My life is simple. I'm simple. Are you a salmon belly guy? I mean, I'm a salmon anything guy. You just give me whatever. Says he cannot eat anything, but he cannot eat tomatoes. Well, no. Whoa. We didn't say anything about cannot. I said I just don't like it. Let's not get it twisted. If it really came down to it, I'll still eat it. But would I go out of my way for it? No. Let's not change the facts here. Let's not change the facts here. It's also not one of the like here's the thing. It's not like I'm so disgusted by it that I can't eat it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. Like I will still consume whatever it is that if it needs to be gone. If it needs to be disposed of, I will help finish whatever need be. You won't pick it out of anything? Nah. Well, I mean, obviously, if I have the option to, like, if I'm like, I don't think about it this way. If I'm having a burger and I'm like, God, I want to experience this, like, have a good experience with this burger, I would just take out the tomato if I don't like it. But if I'm like, whatever, I don't care that much, I just want to eat, then I'll leave the tomato in. I'll still fucking eat it. Designated vacuum of the group, designated vacuum, designated driver, guy with a Costco card. Oh, me when I'm just the guy. You wear many hats. I wish I had many hats. When the ginger is macerated into beef or the stir-fry veggies. Designated babysitter to the ones who drink. No, not even. I don't even. When people drink, I'm just there to take people home. Really, I won't even call it like that. I really do quote unquote like babysit. I just don't drink so I can be sober enough to make sure that I can get people home safely. But other than that, when they're drinking and having fun, then they're on their own, man. The friend I call for all you can eat DJ hours. Ooh, that I can do. That I can do. Anytime there's a collab that requires eating, you call me. Shout out Petra whenever she calls me for random like Prosecco collabs. I love food, guys. Food's so fun. We had burritos not too long ago too. That was also not that bad. Need you on Kuronan eating challenges, man, dude. I don't know. We need the Claude Petra mukbang. You know, well, time to combine Bustafellow season 2 and a mukbang. Well, it would be really funny. Would you have friends join you for food videos? Honestly, I mean, I would want it to be like a friend thing. I wouldn't mind bringing Sable, if anything. Would you do the food bots like eating super spicy stuff? I hate to say it, not a lot of things are super spicy, you know? My tolerance is like decently high, so it's kind of tough. Would be so fun. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Awesome. Does Claude like Thai chili? I do like Thai chili. There is a back home. There's a place called Fire Wings that I fucking love. They do have like a Thai chili wing flavor that is so fucking good, man. Have you tried 3X Bulldog? Is there 3X now? The fuck you mean 3X? Hold up. Whoa. No way we got 3X now. What? I didn't even know there was a 3X, huh? Would you ever be willing to do the hot wings challenge? What is the hot wings challenge? Is there hot wings challenge? This is the first that I've heard of this. Unless you specifically mean like the hot ones wings challenge. Like when you buy hot ones sauces and you put that on wings. That makes more sense. Yeah. I mean, low key, I would be, because I do like hot one sauces like that. I've had a couple of them, so not too bad. Have you tried the R18 potato chip? What the fuck is what are you talking about? Wait, these look pretty good. The fuck? Wait, I would try these. How much Scoville can you take before you set on fire from having hot one sauce? I think I stop around like a little bit after the bomb. Like a little, like maybe like 1 or 2 below the hottest one. Just cause, and then bomb is where it's kind of like, it just doesn't taste like anything. It kind of just tastes gross. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the weird game about sausage. Yo, the fire game apparently. Get on the sausage game. Yo. Did you see the clip? Who the fuck hasn't seen the clip by this point? You know what I mean? Yo, come on. You think I'm not informed? You think I'm not aware? I'm. If anything, also we talk about it pretty often. So, Chad just wants to see glizzies. Yo, at this point, I might as well just for the sake of it. You think he isn't aware of the precarious glizzy? Yo, you think knowing what the fuck goes on with the glizzy? My spidey sense. He got the movement. What the fuck? Did you see IndyCar glizzy race? What? No. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh no, I did see this. I actually wait. Okay. I thought this shit was. I didn't think this was real though. What? What the fuck, man? Dude, I genuinely did not think that was real. I thought this was a joke. Dude, what? They do it annually? Dude, what the fuck is this, man? Holy shit. Bro, instead of a Corolla, get the Glizzy 500? Yo, honestly, it would be pretty funny. Okay. What time's it right now? It is current. I'll go in 20. You actually gonna play the sausage game? Remind me, and then I'll probably will. Actually, all right. 15 minutes. I'll put it for 15. And then we switch because I gotta. There's always gonna be member portion. What's the agenda for today? I have a bunch of shit that I need to fill out in like the next couple hours, and then I also need to. I gotta. What the fuck am I trying to think of the word? I gotta go to the gym after. So member half, fill out forms, go to the gym, work on music stuff tonight because I have a bunch of music stuff that I gotta finish because Mana-san wants me to do stuff, so I gotta do stuff, and I also need to do something for Doppio because I keep putting it off for a very long time. Will we get a schedule next week? What's next week? Probably actually. Tria, remember the productive week. Yeah. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Ooh. Okay. I gotta haul ass this week. I gotta haul ass this week, man. Ain't the karaoke next week? Yes, there's a karaoke next week on next Thursday. Next Thursday, 7 to 9, I think. 7 to 9 on the 25th, JST. It kind of sucks because it's like 5. It's like 3 in the morning PT, but you know it'll be archived, so take with that if you will. Yeah. Will that one member VOD ever come back? It will. I just keep forgetting. Ninja Go, I think with 7 months. Okay, I think with 10 months. Jen, I think with 26 months. Can I ask you for one motto? I want to include you on my thesis. What? Whistling them in 2 months. Ninja, I think the 10 gifted. Oh my god. Motto? I don't really know. I don't know, man. I can't really think of Gel, I think with 24 months, 2 years. That's a whole ass degree. True. Okay, I think with the 1 month. You gotta think with the 10 months. Just with the 28 months. Executing with the 12 months. God damn. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Relax. Thank you for the 28 months. Jason gives him the 10. Mint, thank you for the 12. 8, thank you for the 12 as well. You relax. Run the gifted. Yo, chill. See dog Luke in the 1 month. Motto. I'm like trying to think of like a motto. I don't think I have anything like in mind. You know what? The way to do this is if someone posts like you know there's like Claude core compilations or like like something core, just do that with like random shit that I've said in the past and then like take one random quote from there, or go to a member stream and like go scroll to like any point in time and just randomly pick something that I said. Perchance something about today's space of chaos. I think I don't know. To steal Google's old motto, don't be evil. Do good things, don't be evil. Easy. You think of the 11 months, Monk think of the 16, Dungo think of the 5 gifted, Astro think of the gifted the 20, XQ think of the 5 gifted. Oh my god. Keep thinking of the 1 gifted, Canada think of the 10 gifted. Well, okay, whoa. Why are we going a little crazy right now? Yo, Luna think of the 1 gifted as well. Look how that turned out. Yeah, well. I think the simple solution is don't be evil. Do good things. Jan, think of the 8 months. Nina, I think in 20 months. Oh my god. Ironically enough, I was just having a talk to Esper about this because I was like, oh, okay, there are people who are going to close in on 3 years. I gotta get new badges again. Megan with the 5 gifted. Okay, whoa, relax. It's a Monday. We're not doing anything. It's nothing crazy this week, other than the ASMR, I guess. But J-Man, they're the 1 gifted. Jesus Christ, man. Let's go. Oh man, I think it's the 26 month. Can 3 or Memby become burger? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Who do you think of the 1 gifted? Faye, I think of the 5 gifted. Okay. Relax. The ASMR is members? No. ASMR is public. The art tutorial ASMR is public. That's gonna be there. 10 EPL, I think, in the 20 months. 3 remember an eagle holding the glizzy at some point in time. It probably will be. Can 5 years be 2005 Toyota Corolla? I wish. If I didn't get copyrighted, I would do it. I may not be part of it, but run it. What the fuck? Maybe I think the 28 months. Pamela, I think the member. Oh, thanks for telling me not to text my ex. I went on a first date last week. Congratulations! Congratulations! Let's go! Moving on! Let's fucking go! Skylar, with 11 months! Ines, look at the 5 gifted! Yo, we're out here moving forward with our lives. Awesome! That's what it's all about, baby! What is life if not to celebrate progress? So it's such a wonderful thing. Oh boy. Anyway, it's Monday. Start a new week. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm interested in the member. Kind of gives you the 11 months. I will receive my second Outclaw Glizzy condiment soon. True. Yeah. I do want to go to the gym pretty bad though. It's been a bit since I've gone because I've been going out to bars. I crave ingredient. What's today's workout? I'll probably do like a full body split today because it's been a bit, so I might do everything. You doing crazy at the gym? Probably. I'll go crazy, and then I can get sushi, and I'm like, all right, awesome. That's just how it be, you know. If I go wild for today, go crazy pump, boom, I can eat nice. Happy start. I think I was 26. Oh, just recently found out I got accepted into a master's program. One step closer to becoming a rich alcohol. Yo, congratulations. Congratulations! Congrats on furthering your extra education! Yeah! What'd you lift it now? I do high rep, not lower weight, quote unquote. I think right now I basically just hard rep everything 225 and then just increase the number. So ironically, like 225 deadlift, 225 squat, 225 bench, and I just do that across the board now. And then if I want to go for like 3 for 10, or 3 sets of 10 if I'm feeling it. What's that in kilograms? 100, roughly. Yeah. Yes, congrats on your master's program. Please indulge yourself in your pursuit of knowledge. Any focus goals like bench goals or specific muscle groups? Not right now, not really, to be honest. I think right now I just want to maintain as much strength as I can. Furthering myself as a woman in STEM. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like specific like goals right now. I really am just let's be strong and healthy and functional, you know? Oh, I don't think the 30 months. Recently I accepted an offer turning from casual to full-time position, and tomorrow's my first day working as full-time. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Everybody who accomplishes something, you come to a Clawmark stream, you come out a changed person. You achieve more than you'll ever think that you can. This is what I'm talking about. Epic? Yo, this is what I'm fucking talking about, guys. I'm telling you, everyone just do the right things. Just do the right things and all things will fall into place and we'll all have good time and have fun. Easy. I can only, what can I was going to say I can only be so proud, but honest to God, it's like, I think it's very good that people are going out and accomplishing the things that they set out to do. And more than anything, I truly do wish you guys the best. And I'm glad that people, there is that feeling of satisfaction that comes from seeing you guys report back your accomplishments as a result. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, I will always be there to just say, you know, I'm very glad that you continue to do the things that you set out to do for yourself. And more than anything, seeing you successful just means that I feel I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life at this point in time, you know? Yeah. Okay, then we have the 5 gifted. None of us thinking about 1 month. Gino, can I get tips on how to get over a cold fast? I have a midterm tomorrow. Liquids. I drink a lot of water, like a lot of water. And damp towel on forehead sometimes when you need it to cool down a little bit. Yeah. I hope everyone has success and fun times in their life, and everyone should be able to enjoy themselves to the extent that they do. Nah. What are some tips for beginners? I recently started going to the gym and I'm a little lost on getting routine. Honest to God, you can probably just follow like really generic ones that you find online. Just be careful. That's pretty much it. But in terms of like starting, just I want you to look. It's a bit of reading, but you just need to like look up what compound lifts are, look up what goes into how compound lifts work, and start from there. What you like once you're able to just push the bar, if you're able to squat the bar, if you're able to lift the bar, you just learn the proper form, and then you can just do those 3 to the day that you die, and it'll be fine. Anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can feel I can conquer this week. Exactly. This week should be easy for everyone because it's the middle of June. So how do you avoid skipping / forgetting meals, especially when you're locked in? I'm guilty of this because I do sometimes skip meals, but I just do my best to recognize, hey, if I feel hungry, I will just be like, okay, I'll feel hungry. I'll go eat. And then I'll eat to like where I'm like, oh, I'm like 60, 70% full. All right, cool. And then go back to what I was doing. I got a job after 9 months postgrad, no job. Yay, blah, thing of the super, and congratulations. Anyway, have a good time, guys. Member time. Members. Bye.